Fucking hell! It's the URL! The URL? Yes! The URL! Loads of new music. Loads of chat. Don't be a twat. Score in cats. Fucking hell! It's the URL! The URL? Yes! The URL! Loads of new music. Loads of chat. Don't be a twat. Score in cats.
Welcome to the 150th URL. Let me just check we're in. Yeah, we're in. I'd like you to welcome to the show tonight, Pretension, Chris George.
Oh, yeah.
We're Pretension. It's Pretension for this evening. That's who he is for this evening. And the lovely Amy Buffum. How's it going, my love?
Pretty good. Bit drunk.
Bit drunk. Well, that's good for the show, right? That's good.
Buckle up, buttercup.
Right. Well, yeah, I've done the introductions. We've got a new theme tune. This is the 150th show. Shout out 20 of 2020. There we go. We just popped in over there.
Right, the theme tune.
Right, the theme tune. Sing the theme tune. So yeah, this is the URL. Here we go with the first track. First up tonight. By the way, Chris's track is second up. He said you don't have to play it if you don't want to. I'm like, oh no, it's in the thread. It's definitely getting played. Anyway, we shall start off with Tollington.
How good does my hair look? First of all,
Is that all you're going to be all night?
look at it. It's so beautiful.
Liking this.
Bit deep to start us off with.
Yeah.
Someone has to.
Unfortunately, for the past couple of hours, Amy Buffum has sat here and listened to us play techno. She's not in the mood for any techno tonight, so I'm really, really hoping that there's some other stuff in there for Amy, because she's going to hate it.
Hayley says my hair's like a mermaid. Thank you, Hayley. And it looks freaking fabulous. So, hashtag hair chat. Fuck hashtag music chat.
It's really nice, this. I'm liking it.
It's a good 6-7 minute long track.
Jesus.
Oh, I forgot it's a Saturday, isn't it?
It is a Saturday, so we might have more unusual watchers.
Yeah, so I've forgotten completely about
Like
that.
my good pal Honda
Who is
Regas.
You know this person?
Hayley.
Oh, right.
Stefan Johansson says Bork Bork.
Which means
I don't know. Ask him.
he is Swedish?
Unsure. Robert Vale says, haha, already like this one. Why? It's boring.
It's a touch muddy.
And boring.
Amy is on form this evening, I see.
You say that every week.
I'm liking that. The cushion. Boom, boom,
Honda Regas says, Honda Regas is wind up and enjoying the Saturday Eve.
Says Amy, once I calm down from my adrenaline rush of trying to get everything sorted, we'll get into the swing of a show. I think this is a great way to ease us in this evening. Chunky, minimalish.
No lube.
Oh no, this one's got lube.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, this one's got lube. If you like your techno deep, this one's for you. Yes, can somebody give me some feedback on our microphones and the sounds, pretty please? Not you.
See you watching. Yeah.
Riley Bronco says, hey Baldy, we're all watching you. I don't know which Baldy that's in reference to though.
I think she was good. Yeah. That's not partner.
Oh, hello. Thank you very much for the brownie mix.
Oh, is that where it came from?
Yeah. Well, the thought came from Chris, but Chris wasn't sure what to get me, so Riley sorted it out. And we're going to make that into some very special brownies.
Right, so we got a healthy 20 watching out on Facebook and 12 on YouTube. Thank you all very much for tuning in on this Saturday evening. Not like you got fuck all else to do all in lockdown, right?
Well, I'm sure they do have better things to do.
Do you have better things to do tonight than be listening to music? No.
What could be better than this?
Oh, Chris. So many things.
Chris's mic is a little quiet. That is not unusual. Unfortunately, he is using one of the old mics.
It's not unusual to be quiet on the URL.
I'm also a quiet guy. Still.
If I take us down a little bit.
Warren Dancy says, I'm not healthy. Why are you not healthy, Warren Dancy?
This is lovely. This is absolutely.
It really is. I
if
really
you like
like
techno,
this.
this is lovely.
This hits all the right buttons for me. To be fair, it does what it's supposed to do within the genre that it's supposed to be, and I think it's really good.
And like, I like my tracks to get a little bit more exciting, you know, just after the drop, and this one's doing it nicely.
Yeah,
there's not
Is
a lot
it?
going.
Where?
Yeah, there's not a lot.
It's different to the other side of the drop, isn't it? Yeah.
Because there's no banjo in it, you just hate it.
This is accurate.
I think I'm going with a solid 8. Chris said he may not mark the tracks, he's just going to give you like a thumbs up.
I'm going to go for that. I like this.
Well, we don't allow that on the show, Chris. Who do you think you are, Jimmy Scavenger?
Robert says snorting lines and banging nines. Absolutely love it.
That looks like
Share
my
then.
Robert, yeah.
Is it?
That's my boss.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So,
High five.
yeah.
I wish I was snorting lines and scoring 9s.
I agree with Eric M. Keys, needs more cowbell. Touch more percussion-y stuff going on. It has kind of, but I like it. I'm giving it a solid 8.
Look, it's not terrible. It's put together well, so
It's not the worst thing.
whoever you are, give yourself a pat on the back.
Mean, absolutely mean. That was Tollington. Callum Rogers, people.
Matt Dobbs says it's an 8 from me. It was a bit muddy. Surgeon Wonder says breathing nostrils in Mike's mic, big trendy lately.
Yeah.
Surgeon Wonder. What?
Unfortunately, there ain't a lot I can do about it, Serge.
And it's not even me, it's Duncan Maybury.
It's the old style mics. What I'm going to do, people, is I'm going to invest in these. However, those cost £2.50.
Oh, yeah?
Right? These, £25.
And Mark is poor. I'm not poor, but I'm not paying for the microphones. So if you want to, crack on.
I will just give Chris a little heads up on the mics. The problem with them, and I fucked up the twizzle on them. There's you see the up bit?
Right, yeah.
This is the microphone. If it's twisted away from you, you can kind of just about feel it, but you might want to take the fuzzy bit off just to check.
Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear.
Yeah, it's the other way around.
Is
Yeah.
it this way?
Yeah.
There we go.
That should help.
Oh, this isn't another dog shitting, is it?
No, I don't think so. That was
That's my cipher.
right, people.
Oh, well, a few weeks ago, I don't know if you saw it, but someone made a track and then just followed the dog around and
Space Beast.
did a big
Ross.
a big shit on the URL.
Oh, wow.
He's down for a set at Clownfest 4, so I imagine
What, the dog?
we'll be seeing some more dog shit there.
Lovely. That's what we want.
Lovely.
Lots of dog shit. Can't go wrong.
Well, I think that last track was getting good scores.
Warren Dante says, I like the dag.
Who is this? Who is this?
It's Chris.
Yeah, this is my
Oh,
track.
this is you,
yeah,
isn't it? It was your dog.
That's why I'm keeping it
He
quiet.
literally
Like,
just
this is not a
said,
good
this is
track.
my dog.
I know, I heard it as well.
Stefan Johansson says, apparently I'm supposed to ask Amy now first before buying Mark more stuff. Why? What did you buy him, Stefan?
Nothing, but you kick up such a fuss when people do that you want stuff yourself.
Oh yeah, just buy me something as well, Stefan. That's fine.
There you go.
I just like the presents.
The Lightworm says, best dog ever. P.S. Lightworm, prepare a set for Clownfest 4. Apparently this is your first go at acid, right?
Yeah, I'm not very good at acid, as I mentioned earlier, and as you can tell, I'm shitting it.
No, not at all.
Well, I am an intermediate at acid, and it sounds like you're doing alright.
It does sound like you're doing alright. What? It's typical. When Amy does a test, she talks really, really quietly, and then when she gets actually to the URL, she's really, really loud. So give me some feedback on the sound, please, people. Yeah, you're nice and loud now. You're a touch distorted.
Oh no, I've turned Bixby on. Fuck off, Bixby. Stefan Johansson says, Amy, set up an Amazon gift page. Will do. Will do.
I've told Amy to start her own show. I think she'd be amazing. But
No,
she's not on
I
for
just
it.
want the gifts without the show.
Bit harsh. harsh.
Yeah, I'm going to say
Bit harsh.
I don't know what happened. What it were is I had one day, obviously just one day Saturday to make it, and I tried putting too many ideas in, and yeah, I ran out of time. So obviously there's lots of mistakes. That's why I said don't put it in.
It's always
So
nice to have the producers on the show. I just want to get your thoughts on why you didn't put a banjo in.
Well, to be fair, ever since I snapped my banjo string, not been the same since.
Yeah, it must be quite difficult since.
Yeah, to be fair.
Duncan Mabry, who was on the show a few weeks ago, says this is nice, man.
Yeah, it's good.
It's
Could do with a touch more movement, and
Yeah.
that comeback in off after the break was a bit harsh. But again,
Yeah.
nothing wrong with it at all.
It's not.
Well, you wanted to take it out. And,
I weren't going to have it in.
I mean, it's not that bad.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I'm not happy with it, but it was just a throwaway track. It's all right when you're not here, but when you're here, like it's.
Oh yeah,
different,
I've put tracks in as well and been here, and my heart just fucking thumps
Yeah.
away.
I don't know what you two are talking about. When I'm on the show and I've got a track in, it makes it better for me.
I'm sure I've heard a unicorn track.
Yeah,
You did,
I mean,
it was something or other, like-
I mean, I've had a few,
Yeah.
and I always get
That track,
10s,
actually, yeah.
so
Pardon?
I always get 10s.
You do always get 10s. You and your ghost producer haven't put anything in for a long time.
Even the ones I have genuinely made myself.
Tiny little cheese grater.
Yeah, that was a cappella. You know, that's even more difficult to do than this because you've got to hold the tune yourself,
I don't know about
make
that.
all the noises.
It's not easy.
It's not, especially when you're in the music video as well at the same time as singing the song live. So.
No, I think you did all right for a first bash at some acid.
Yeah, like I said, because I ain't got any acid boxes. Or
It's
any-
hard. It's hard. It really.
We could just do some now if you like.
We did. We prepared some earlier.
No, I mean,
Oh right. Okay.
Oh, right, yeah. Some real acid.
well, it's 2CB, so it's an analog, but
I think you're certainly in the same league as Tollington's track from.
Duncan Mabry says, like the panpipe sounding synth.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah, I think you're at least on par with Tollington's track there. Nice rolling deep techno. The acid could have been pulled up a bit more. There was that breakdown was a bit
They were a bit
harsh.
it, yeah.
I think justifiable giving you an 8 as well. I don't if we had any more other scores come in for it.
4. I'm not going to mark out else. but
Even I wouldn't give it a 4.
Yeah, that's too harsh.
Hey, up.
I'm a dreamer! I wish it was that.
Hey, up.
Eric M. Key says, anal og. And Warren Jancy says, box full of acid.
It's not quite a box, Warren. It's more like a little baggie.
Ooh.
Generating noise somewhere. That is not good.
Hayley Wrigley says, Buff, you look bloody lovely. Thanks, Doc. Yeah, this is very interesting.
How's the buzzing from the line gone? If not.
Warren Dancy, it's so mean to talk about Mark's face like that.
Apparently it's a house. One, two. Alright, I've tried that. Live, just try to host.
It's got like a sort of happy vibe almost about it.
Yeah. But at the same time, minimal.
Yeah.
This has got a lot more going on, and it's happier.
Got it, yeah, definitely, yeah.
Which is going to score it higher in your...
Lovely.
I think it's a solid 8 again, you know.
Coming from Amy's lock.
It's got much more, I want to say commercial versus Unsigned. Is that it? No.
There's something wrong with that, right?
No.
Like, people say that, like, there's
Commercial,
something wrong with it, and there isn't.
No?
In fact, if you make a song that everyone likes, that's better for you.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why commercial is the wrong word for it. I want to use accessible, which is great, you know. It really is.
Well, you're right, accessible, that's
Yeah.
better.
But it pisses me off, like, you do it, and Colin used to do it, actually. Oh, well, everyone likes it now. I cannot like it anymore.
Yeah. Gridmate says, I like this one, keeps you on your toes.
All the comments.
You do, yeah. Like that.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, that's a really sexy fart noise.
Your ins are too, there's too much to them. Like here I understand it, but back here, I don't know if I'm explaining that.
You sort of went into it, innit?
Like breathe. Anyway, let's get back to where we were. Like it just didn't flow for me. It sounded like it tripped over itself to get back in. Degrees, 8 for the sexy part noises. Yeah, I'm going to give it an 8, solid 8 as well.
I'm going to agree, I really like that. That's a good try. Really good try.
Go on, Amy.
I'll give it a 7. Which is a good score.
Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
I was expecting you to be funnier. I gave you the entire camera. That's it?
Too much pressure, man.
Oh my god, you failed us at the last hurdle. Okay, so up next, Duncan Mabry, who I believe is watching right now.
He was, at least.
Oh wait, hold on. That was... Yeah, there. Naga, which he informed us is a Buddhist god or something? Did he say that?
Mythical creature.
Shoot.
I can't remember what.
Wrigley fighting in your corner saying, I thought you were funny buff.
Thanks, mate. We'll have to get Hayley on one week.
I'd love to get Hayley on one week.
And her kneecaps.
He's billed it as techno. It's got a little slightly hard house feel to it at the moment.
Duncan Mabry says, I am here.
Excelente.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah. And it is hard house with a Duncan Mabry twist. Love those little drop on the bass drum.
Stephanie Hansen says, baby.
Weird industrial hard house.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Definitely got hard house flavours, hasn't it?
Yeah, if you had to stick it in a box anywhere, that was weird industrial hard house. Like it.
Well, I get it, because it does sound kind of like, you know, Jimmy Scavenger's got that in a warehouse theme.
Yes.
But this is like in a robot warehouse.
Okay. Oh, Amy painting pictures. Restream IO says, congratulations, you've received 100 messages through Restream chat. Woohoo! Pick up your bad selves.
David Johnson says, go dunk. 9 cocktails right there.
this Tuesday.
Conrad Van Wyck says paper side. Is that like paper gay? Gay for Larry Cam Keys says lots of ear candy. Cocaine for the ears, people.
I'm sure we're going to get some ketamine for the ears in a bit.
Them are sit unmoving for 3 months.
That bass is nice.
Yeah. Harks back to my old hard taste days.
Green Rose says more style than techno in my opinion, but very quirky ain't. Warren Dancer says rack 'em up.
Get mid, Warren, get mid.
Warren, we should hang out sometime soon.
Oh no, not this one again.
Tiny dog.
Tiny doggy. Eric MC says I'm 10 cats on this one.
I'm going to agree with Grimmo to go like an 8 on this one. It is really, really nice.
Very funky.
Yeah, I'm not even 5. Like, in my hard house days, I would have probably brought that and played that at the start of the set to ease us in.
Look, you've never eased anyone into anything.
No, 150 BPM, 160, 70 BPM all the way. Whoop, whoop.
No lube.
Nasty mayonnaise up next. Perfectly timed, my man. Perfectly timed.
And if you're using that as your lube, you're going wrong.
Warren Dancy says, yeah, man, proper sesh.
Well,
Matt
sounds-
Dobbs gives it a 9.5.
Sounds sinister.
Well, he's put it as drum and bass.
No.
Nope. And we'll leave it at that, people.
I'm loving that picture though still. That's pretty cool.
The mayonnaise.
Yeah, that looks good though.
Stefan Johansson is marking in 9 not shaved balls.
Okay, oh.
My hair is hot.
It's warm this evening. It's nice. That's better. Original. It's hard. David Johnson's given it a break-in 8. I think it's a 707 for me. It's nice. It's just a bit light and fluffy. Lightworm's digging the production. Gives it a 9 foot 8 inch. I could be wrong with that. It's a bit too light for me.
Alternative elevator music. If you're in hell riding the elevator, I don't mean that as an insult. I mean that's where you would listen to alternative elevator music.
Elevator.
Elevator.
It's got better as it's gone on, a little more fuller.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Mark, when he had there's probably one thing that I think that could really make up.
I know what it is. I know what you're going to say. It's a banjo, right? Banjo.
Banjo, yeah.
Back to the show.
Giraffe noises. Is it giraffe noises? What noise does a giraffe?
Thank you for the digress, well.
What do you think it's listening for? Right? Take over sometime. Oh, okay.
Like I say, I don't know whether it comes to things like changing levels so exciting, or whether there's just one little element maybe in the high end that's missing that could just really make it
tie it together.
Yeah, just give it a little bit more drive. It's nice, it's really nice and really good.
Yeah, very intelligent, it's low, nice, neat.
It's got more or less everything it needs.
Tony Duncan says it needs more variation. It was just a tiny touch light for me. So again, Chris before he came on said I don't want to mark because if I don't like the genre, then I have to mark it down. And this is simply because it didn't gel with me. So 7.7 for me. Hey me.
I would give it a 6.
Ooh. And it was a thumbs up, I believe, over
I'm
here.
going to say it's a good track, yeah.
But he did whisper to me when you couldn't hear that he thought it was a 4. So
When I turned the mic off, was that?
yep.
I think you're in for something very different now. This is Tony
That initial bit, remind me.
Do you settle the score?
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Or do you sit back?
I can see where you're coming from with the Jackson thing.
When you're
Not anymore, it doesn't sound anything like that. Or it's just that first.
It sounds very 80s.
Do you know the editors? Do you know the editors?
Before you must choose
Tony Duncan says, hey, Hayes in the building.
to stay or move on.
Haley Wrigley says, I like this.
For you,
I like this. I'm not gonna lie, I love 80s music, so this ticks boxes. Really nice.
you do.
That's produced well as well.
This is heart.
Yeah. I love it when people submit things that aren't techno and they're so fucking out there.
It's music. It's all about music. You can catch this guy at Clownfest 3 at the end of the month. You can catch him. You're not this one, are you? Go for the next one.
On Christmas Day, because Mark doesn't know when Christmas Day is.
Literally, I told Amy about this. I'm like, oh yeah, 25th to 29th, it'll be fine. And she fucking went off in a tizzy. And I'm like, I don't understand, what's the problem? She's like, that's Christmas Day, you do it.
No, that's not even how it happened. We didn't establish it was Christmas Day till months after the argument.
Oh yeah, I'm just condensing it. Like.
I feel like that's an important part of the argument, though. Like, I was infuriated that you were going to do this on Christmas Day, and you couldn't understand what my problem was.
Because I didn't think it was Christmas
3
Day.
months later, by the way, Christmas Day is the 25th. What?
Shock.
Yeah, literally, it was, wasn't it? I was like, no, 24th is Christmas Day. No.
Matt Dobbs says pure Depeche Mode, excellent.
Yeah, the Light Worm says the same thing and gives it a 10.
Yeah, I'm loving this.
Yeah.
This is the hard part. Push comes to shove. When time's of the essence, define what you're made of. This
He
is
really says this is very Joy Division, don't kill yourself.
early kind of stuff, it was recorded on a 4-track and sounds fucking horrible. That's the only problem I have with it, is the production values.
Two of my favourite sex toys.
Did you think of that as you read it?
Yeah.
Because you paused, wait for it, and then...
You finally made up your mind. But I can't help you through the pain.
You've been
Because that fits in with the theme of the song.
Yeah, it's a track vibe.
Loss is on the This is the hard part. When the rubber meets the road. When the going gets tough and the tough get going. This is the hard part. Push comes to shove. Time's of the essence. Define what you need. This is the hard part.
Horrible sound adds my love of Joy Division, sorry.
When the going gets tough and the tough.
Oh my god, Matt Dobb says...
This is the hard part. Push comes to
You're only marking it down on production value. Good work.
Can you tell me what the production value you're marking it down on?
Don't worry, Matt Dobbs will be in the studio at some point. You can ask him in person.
Yeah, but it'll be out of context. And it'll be like, what have you marked it from?
Push comes to shove. When time's on the essence, define what you need. This is the hard part.
I don't know how...
Oh yeah, I'll show you the hard part,
Like
baby.
Amy says, I don't know how you're marking down on production values. I know that Matt Dobbs is particularly on point. Anyway, but let me get into it before you get into it.
Okay.
Giving you a 10 for the track. For personal preference, it's around about an 8. Yeah, I like the neuromantic kind of stuff, but it's not like... But that was beautiful. Go.
I give you a 10 for personal preference and production. I think it sounded like it was meant to sound.
Yeah.
There was I don't know. I'm not a music person, as you may know. But I don't know how that could have sounded better. It sounded like it was made in the 80s for the 80s.
With better production value.
Yeah.
Just because it races. That would have been, honestly, that was great.
Yeah, Tony, we like that. Your other project, if you've got some more tracks from there, then please throw it in. Matt, if you want to enlighten us as to what you would do to the production value to bring it up a bit, would be ace. Everybody was loving that one though, so
Because that's what people submit their tracks for. Not for me saying, yeah, that was right good.
Yeah.
Or, no, that was shit.
Yeah, production value. So like, you know, I'm not too sure how.
Is it similar to Brazilian snot porn?
No, it has nothing to do with Brazil at all.
Brasilia?
Brasilia, yes. I believe it's to do with the film Brazil by
Brazil!
And you know you are.
That's the soundtrack from Brazil.
Okay, so this is Stephen Stickness, and he has not been making music that long. This one...
He has submitted some incredible things. His last track that I was on the show for
was awesome.
I did not care for.
Oh, really? Okay.
I don't know.
Not the last one, but the one before. This one sounds like a learning curve kind of a track.
It's already ended this.
Only the acid line at the moment, as far as I can tell.
Oh, Matt Dobb says, I'm a tough sell for a 10. Lol, the vocal could have been sitting better. Don't hate me.
No.
We don't hate you, that's what you're here for.
Yeah, that is exactly what you're here for. Like, your production is on point, so if you can give somebody a tiny little bit of a point in the right direction somewhere else, bang it.
That's much better advice than me just saying, look at shit.
Yeah, or I love it.
You must have hopes, dreams.
No, nothing. Not even dreams.
A bit flat Eric. Which is not a bad thing.
love you.
You're having fun with this one, aren't you?
I really like that noise.
Yenti's loving it.
Yenti loves literally everything.
Yenti loves the crazy. Yenti loves the crazy. Oh, hello, that's loud.
I think with this track it's got more or less all the right elements. My taste, I'll probably have some more in the high end.
Yes.
I'm not really hearing anything in the way of hats, rides, cymbals. Again, that's personal preference. But personally, I'd rather some up there, just above it all, sat there. But actually, the assets
and accept responsibility.
You'll never get anywhere to suit like that.
This is the thing, you can just
I can't make acid, so listen to it. I'm jealous. I'm loving these noises. I'd probably have something else happening in the higher
ends, yeah.
ends, yeah.
Lasko Dimitrov says, this fucking bangs me! 9 out of 10!
Conrad says cut off is spot on. Yeah, yeah. And I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe this is a VST.
Alright.
This is not a piece of hardware. This is a piece of software within the computer land. And as me and Chris were talking earlier, it's very, well, we find it very difficult to make that authentic acid sound within a DAW. I find it really, really difficult. For me, the magic happens on the sequencer when you bash it in.
Robert Vale says, bassy, but also makes me feel a bit like getting a Brazilian waxing. Eric M. Key says, off to the dungeon for me. Have a fun show. Be awesome. So, I want to go to a dungeon. In fact, you owe me one.
I do, yes, but he's not going to quite the same dungeon yet. Anyway.
Right, what dungeon is he going to?
It's a workplace, I believe. Anyway, let's bring it back to our show, shall we?
Why?
Because... I'll do it. You just stay there.
I'm reading your viewers' comments. I'm
yes.
reacting to them.
Yes, you are.
So
Yes, you are. Anyway,
I'm
Stephen...
involving your viewers.
I'm going to mute you for a minute. There we go. So, Stephen, yeah, that was an interesting track. You could tell you were having fun with playing around with what was going on. It didn't feel very cohesive to me.
Yeah.
And like you said, there was kick drum, acid line.
Yeah, the high end, I think it were missing something, certainly. But obviously the acidic elements and everything else, you had some brilliant stuff in there.
Spot on. It sounded like an experimental track. You wanted to see what you can do and change the noises and stuff. It kind of worked. It just felt a little bit schizophrenic, and that's why Yenti liked it. Go on, you're back on there now. Oh bugger! We broke Amy.
You can't just switch me off and turn me on like I'm some fucking toy.
I knew this was coming. I can, I just did.
Oh, you can, but you won't like the repercussions, sir.
You will not. Is this the light one?
I like this so far.
Yeah, this is the light one.
It sounds a bit like The Cure. What's that song? Is it Lullaby? Not anymore.
That bass is savage.
Every time I'm dancing, so
it's an annoyance. I tell you.
Yeah, it is annoying, especially when Mark reaches in just for you.
Which is why these are better, because they're nice. They don't move. So I've only got to replace 4 of them, so that's only 100. No, I've got 4 extra inputs.
Just go as you go. Get stuff in your hands and on it. Step in, buy him some microphones.
No.
You have to buy me a cat.
No, please don't fucking do that. We can get by with what we have for the minute. Let's wait until they ease lockdown up and I can invite more people. Then we'll start having things.
Then we'll invite you in, step in your hands in.
Step in your hands and
Think of the things that Mark will do to you from microphone.
Restart.exe.
That would be nice. With silence. Haha, Amy. With 2 techno songs. What are you going to do about that? We've had some lush techno alternatives tonight.
This is really nice.
Yeah, it is. It's fucking lush.
It's not really the genre that it's like chilling around at someone's house. Literally a go-to tune for.
Apex Twinny.
Really?
Yeah. That's quite relaxing as well.
It does, yeah. Literally, that'd be pretty cool to trip to, wouldn't it, to be fair?
I'm running it on both.
Roger Jennings says, nice shit vibe, but unfortunately the vocals I can't make sense of. Yeah, unlike the 80s where you can hear all of the vocals, what was going on. But I don't think you need to hear them in this. It's kind of part of the experience, I think.
Yeah, sort of the immense bit background.
Yeah. Your friend says, ha ha ha, CGI boy. Alexander Beer says, chill out vocals doesn't need a sense. Exactly, Alexander.
I kind of agree that the vocals were a bit muffled in the background, but I guess that was the whole
It
feel
was
to
like, it for me, it added to the trippiness of it,
Yeah.
like the munged 6 o'clock in the morning lying in the field, looking at the sky type thing.
The sun's coming up and that's on, you know. Yeah. So again,
The
music
police
is-
are coming over the hill. You
Buttons
can't
waving.
move.
Kevin's in. We don't do drugs here, people. Yeah, not really my thing. The vocals were a bit lost in the background. It's still a good track.
2 out of 3 ain't bad though.
Yeah, you know, giving it anything less than like a 7.9 is really fucking mean.
Yeah.
It's just personal preference.
For my money, it was well made. It's not my personal genre, but I think for what it were and what it was trying to be, it ticks all the boxes. Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't buy it because I've got Spotify. So
Who buys music
I'd
anymore?
pay you 0.04 pence to listen to it in my car. For sure.
Right, this was us some feedback on the mics, please.
They don't know the half of it. Mark is in and out. So
I don't know what happened there.
Don't know.
1 2 1 2.
Better mic for Chris. So aye.
That's right, keep that one. You were kind of quiet, but Amy's voice is quite loud.
It's a compliment. Hello, tiny dog. Yeah, I like this one.
Yeah, it's going down well, despite the headache that I'm having over here.
Why are you having a headache?
Mics
yeah, the mics are a little bit.
1 2 1 2.
Other ones and twos. Mic check 1 2.
Check 1 2.
Amy is lovely and loud. This is a rig track. This needs a big rig.
Yeah. All day long.
Needs a big rig.
My mum does need a big rig. You're so correct. Thank you, Yenti. Says all mics are okay.
Nice.
Mike's like you too. They told me. Mike's Unite is a group, and they were saying how much they like Yenti.
Wow. Did you jump a mile?
I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, well, I've just laid a brick in my pants. I'm really sorry I wasn't listening to the intricate details that were going on in that track because I was having such a nightmare.
Oh my god, can you imagine Mark wasn't listening to his song?
I think there's a money back guarantee somewhere.
He joined in. You can't just tell me off now.
I know. As soon as he joined in, I'm like, damn, I can't tell you off now. Anyway, yeah, I'm sorry, I wasn't listening to it, but what I did hear, I did like. It was a rig track. It was at least an 8. I wish I could comment on the.
I was listening,
Go.
and it was shit.
Yeah, I knew you'd say that.
There you go.
Go on,
I'm going to
Chris.
say it was nice. For me, for my money, it was a nice tempo. There were some nice bits in it, and yeah, I like that.
I just want to retract that last statement. I don't really think that. Who was it?
It's too late now. He's gone out on air.
That was O-in.
Oh.
O-H-in.
I put it back in. It was shit. I take it back.
Oh, stick, you know, if you're going to do it, if you're going to say it. Right, anyway. Engineer, the lens. I get the feeling you can catch this guy at Clownfest 4 in October, but let's get Clownfest 3 out of the way first, people.
Oh, yes, please. Then maybe I can have sex again.
She is not wrong.
I quite like it so far, actually.
Woo! Roger Jennings says, who is that on the URL as a guest, and what genre does he make or like? He was the second track that was played this evening. His name is Chris
Jones.
And his artist name is Pretension, and he writes some of the bangingest techno I have heard in a while. His Clownfest 2 set, which you stepped in for literally last minute within 3 days, knocked a set together. Not happy with the set at all. Will thought he fucking smashed it.
I didn't like it still. No, I don't like it.
Anyway.
I don't remember because I was quite drunk.
That's way to be fair, yeah.
A horse doctor had been to see me as well, so...
Oh, that one. Yeah. I know that one.
But I'm sure it was amazing.
It was good. It was really, really good.
I hear that everyone apart from you thought it was amazing, and I think they're the only opinions that matter. Because you're going to go, no, it was terrible. It was shit.
But no, you played a blinder. We really, really like your techno.
We got there in the end after a few mishaps.
Misstarts, yeah. Oh, tell me about it.
I don't like the video.
Any reason?
That you've made a video and then there's been a pop-up for lenses.
I get where you're coming from.
Bit of acid.
He's done really, really well. It's nicely done. Spaced out nicely.
Yeah. It's got a structure to it as well, hasn't it? You can sort of hear it's going from one place to another, and it's not too
jarring. It flows.
He's definitely had an idea and he's stuck with it.
Yeah.
Robert Bale says you guys are still humming. Listen, we
man.
can't control how we look. This is just how we look. We're ugly, okay?
There's no better than a Hummer usually, but on this show.
I mean, you could give Mark one to see if it improves.
I don't know, I think we'd drop down a few views, to be fair.
Well, you might get a few more.
Well,
There'd be different people.
I'm going to say, it might have to not be on Facebook, be on somewhere else, but still. I'm just going to the little boy's room, but...
You can take that one with you.
Going for a little wee wee.
I'm going, yes, that is exactly what I'm doing. And this is a good track as well.
Good question.
Dog.
Yeah, I hope we're not humming. Unfortunately, there's not a lot I can do about it at the moment. There's a whole number of reasons why it might be happening. Weird.
Okay, I've got the comments back. Good news, guys.
Right, tiny dog.
Rubberville, I knew that you were talking about the mics. I was just being a little dick.
The engineer, the lens, Morgan. The engineer, the lens.
I'm liking this track.
Yeah, I like it a lot. It's a bit minimal, but I think that's where he was going with it.
Yeah. I think sometimes you have to try and appreciate them for within the genre.
Genre that they're aiming for.
Yeah, rather than sort of think, I like ambient noisecore, like...
Yeah.
Just turn my mic off a sec, please.
Done.
You most certainly can. Anytime, it's cool. Oh, that one.
Forgotten played. It's around about an 8 from me. Solid 8 from me there, this one.
Morgan Juniper says, not sure the vocal sample adds much to the track really, but I disagree heavily.
It's repetition. People like repetition.
I think without it saying the lens, how would you know this track is the lens?
Well, there's this massive advert for it on the video. But I think it's still repetitive, but it gives it more depth than just...
I think, to be fair, techno has to have an element of repetition, otherwise it ceases to become techno.
Absolutely.
Otherwise it would just be sunshine.
I knew that was coming.
As we've all done.
Okay, check it out. We're on the YouTube up next kind of thing as the live show. I hope that pops up for a lot of people. Currently 14 watching on YouTube and 16 watching on Facebook. We have just entered the second hour of the URL. There is only 1 hour left, ladies and gentlemen. If you like what we do, please give us a share right now. I've just given us a share. Please give us a show.
Can you still share it?
You can share a link to Facebook or something. I don't know where you can share it on YouTube though, you know? Anyway, I thought that was a solid track and should definitely be given an 8. Amy?
I like that track.
Well, I mean, it was good, but I didn't like it that much. That's good feedback, right?
That is good feedback. Okay, Reg Edit.
Yeah, man.
Reg Edit writes some nice stuff.
He does.
But did you say he wrote some other stuff under a different name?
He does. He writes under the name of David Elson, I believe.
Has he got a hot on for Elton John? Because this isn't his real name, like Reg White and then Elton John, and so Reg Edit, something Elton.
I'm not sure of his erections, firstly. But I don't know, he's a smashing guy.
He is a smashing guy.
Awesome music.
Yeah.
Oh well, I'm sure you can have a hard on for Elton John and be a smashing guy.
Well, yeah, sorry.
Are you casting aspersions?
To be fair, and I tell him this all the time, pause breaks. Some of the break, like this, what you're hearing now, is breaks. I love his breaks.
I love the stuff he does. Anything that comes out of his studio.
Because Mark will have a breakdown.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Morgan Juniper says 7.5 from me for the last one. Nice track. Would have preferred vocal samples to be more varied on the subject of the lens. Like,
the problem
is it better with or without? Is it better number one, number two? You don't get it, do you?
You're loving the joke. No, I don't.
Like a lens optician test?
Right.
No? Okay, just me on that one.
Boom.
Oh, yeah. Oh, vibing, you know what I mean? I came in a bit late on that one still.
Yeah, the problem with vocals is if you find something that you really, really like, the chances are there's not much else around it, especially if you're just pulling a little bit off. Otherwise, you've got to make it yourself.
Yeah. Hey up.
Very, very classic sample. Thank you very much, Roger Jennings.
It's funny how everyone wants to listen to this dream. When I start talking about my dreams, no one cares.
How long have you been sitting on that one, honey?
Yeah, that's sweet.
Easy 9.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. And it's nice as well that the sample is something that everyone knows
and he's done really, really well with the track around it.
Oh, that's a nice bass, that.
I do like the bass in that. Keep it a bit louder.
Morgan Juniper says, yeah, but what do Amy dreams entail? Much better stuff than that. And no one's interested still.
Go on, Amy, tell us about one of your dreams.
Oh, no, I can't. I was telling Mark about something that happened in real life the other day, and he was like, is this a dream?
You know you've got an interesting life when it blurs the reality between dreams and reality, yeah.
Alexander Beer says 9.2 cats.
Yeah, this is lovely.
Yeah, it really is. I really, really love this. slightly biased because I love all of Paul's music.
Yeah.
to be fair. When I hear him do stuff that's funky, it's brilliant. I heard him do like a dance track the other day that were like acidic, like trance. That were brilliant.
Yeah.
To be honest, Paul, he's been bigging you up all day.
Probably still, yeah.
I was doubting his relationship with Riley at one point.
Oh,
That's been.
really old schooly kind of vibe. Oh, yeah, I give it a 9. Yeah, unfortunately,
Been that, Paul.
that was a
It
bit
was
short.
a very abrupt ending, though.
I thought we were going to do something. I heard that little like housey sort of chords and stuff, and I'm like, hey,
The fact that it finished and we wanted a little bit more is awesome,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
It goes to show that we were really liking the track and wanted to hear some more. Oh,
yeah.
Roger Jennings says Rat Pack vibes to me.
yeah, it was old school, but like I'm not that keen on like proper old school.
Yeah.
But
been a
that was
while.
lovely.
It's been a while since I was standing in the corner searching for my Rizzler.
Yeah.
It didn't remind me of Sinatra at all, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Showing your age there.
Not really, I was not alive during those times.
Right, so up
Get the
for,
buzz.
sounds like techno.
David Johnson says skip 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
So anyway, with that sort of like housey chords, though, can it? To be fair, it's
And it's David Johnson, so it literally could go anywhere.
Yeah, like you say, it's got.
David Johnson's output. I've never known anything like it.
Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Tell me about it.
Like, I've got this song out, and then a week later, I got another 4 songs out.
Yeah.
Like,
Quite often, he brings out the remix before you've brought out your song.
I was gonna say that. You're stealing my lines.
I've never known anyone work like he works. Like serious.
Bonkers, crazy busy.
So yeah.
I have a question, David. Do you have a day job, or is this
Yeah,
it?
yeah, yeah, he definitely does.
He has a real job as
Yeah,
well.
he has a real job.
He does.
Wow. Incredible.
I am really impressed, not just at the quality of the work that he puts out, but the
it's
sheer
good as well.
Quantity, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I would like. Go on.
Little Britain.
Okay, I would just like to point out as well that David Johnson does pretty much all the banners and stuff for the URL, so anything... oh, you can't see that, can you? Okay.
Oh, he says he's unemployed right now.
Oh, no, that
Too
sucks.
sad, but it does mean you have more time to give to the music.
This is true.
Not that he needs it, though.
No, not yeah.
He does more in a week than I do in a month.
So, Clownarmy has given David Johnson the Fanoob show to handle, and I think he will take it on beautifully and do it a wonderful justice. I have also decided that the URL t-shirt that was up for grabs for like decorating it, so they can. We're from behind by a minute, don't forget. Yeah, it'll all get through at the same time, don't worry. The URL t-shirt that we were going to give away to somebody who decorated your toes, I'm going to give it to David Johnson because the man does a lot behind the scenes that you don't really see. So, David Johnson, thank you very much. You didn't clap.
That's a very big con.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
This reminds me of like the vocal sounds like Put Your Hands Up for Detroit.
Yep.
Yeah, it's got like that bounciness in it.
Touch slow for me, but I understand that that's within like the the speed that David Johnson likes to work at.
David Johnson says very fun to make graphics for nice friends in UK.
No problem, my man. I hope at some point we get to meet up as well. Maybe do a URL, that would be amazing.
We're going to meet everyone as soon as it travels back on.
If Amy doesn't come and meet you, you can come and literally...
Look, we were meant to go and meet Australian URL people this year,
Yeah.
LA people this year,
Yeah.
Malta people this year.
Amsterdam people.
I mean, we'd already met them, but I still want to see them so bad. Like, I miss Elvira and Daniel so bad.
Yeah, it's got kind of a tech house vibe to it, this one.
Yeah.
David Johnson says, I'll give myself a 7. I think you'd be a B. I think you'd be a very B.
No, I think you're about right, Dave.
I love them chords So still, that's nice. That.
Alexander Beer wants us to go to Austria,
No problem.
which once travel is back on, we're going to be all over that shit, if anyone can afford it, that is.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Like, we got some amazingly cheap flights to Amsterdam in September. Could not fucking go. So, ultimately, they were the most expensive flights I've ever bought.
Yeah. Lightworm's loving it, and Dylan's gives it 100.
100!
100.
Though David Johnson will like you, but it's not 100.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's really, really nice. Not my thing at all, but solid.
I'm going to say it's not what I would draw for, but like if I heard it, I'd definitely be dancing to this stuff.
Yeah.
Wait, it's like a cross between what you would hear in a 90s club, cross between Stanton Warriors. It's weird.
That's very high praise, Amy. And it's very, very close to what David actually does. He's got 1 foot in the past and 1 foot in the present.
1 foot in the grave.
Yeah.
In that grind.
We're all getting on. So.
Don't believe it! You might not get that, David.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Alexander Beer says, we are the forest people. I look like a forest person now, Mark keeps telling me.
You definitely do. David Johnson, lovely track.
Nice, yeah.
Foot in the past, foot in the future.
He did say it went for a kind of Detroit vibe, Blake Baxter and
The
stuff.
fact that you pointed that out.
Mark likes to think that I don't know music,
You don't.
but I do.
You don't.
Yep.
Oh, another Standing Warriors vibe.
Nice Tom's there.
Stem 4 Bubble Electro. This is Behringer RD6 and TD3 Live, North Korea, 2020.
Oh, right.
Yeah, this is what they're all listening to.
I was just saying. None of that K-pop business.
They've got Kim Jong. I don't know which one it is at the minute, but they've got him on the deck.
Are you sure?
Yeah. He's the best at everything.
Fake news.
Time for change says hello, gang gang.
And Stefan Attic has just joined us as well.
Greeting URL.
Greetings to all. I hope you're well on this Saturday evening. I keep forgetting it's a
It
Saturday.
does feel like a Tuesday.
Doesn't it just?
I keep thinking I need to stop drinking because I've got to get up for work in the morning, but I do not.
Is that a bit of cheeky acid coming in?
Yeah, it's TD3 in there. Now, people, you must remember that this is made on 2 very small boxes, that the originals were made in
80s, weren't it?
85, 89, something like that.
I was made in 85.
Me too, surprisingly. There you go.
I was made in 76.
Yeah, you're old.
I know.
I think my partner's a 76 model. So.
Oh, really?
Good vintage, good vintage.
Good vintage.
Yeah, still.
Same, bit different.
Anyway, very simple boxes back in the 80s. So again, this is 2 boxes, I believe, and it's literally a drum machine and an acid box.
It's nice though. Them toms are simple. They're really, they're really driven up.
It's one of the things I don't use enough in my music is toms.
Yeah.
And like I hear them in other tracks, and I'm like, oh, that really moves the rhythm on.
Yeah.
And then I'll put a rhythm in, and I'm like, sounds good. No?
It's hard. Like, I saw Spectre, they did a thing all about making tom basses, and like, it sounds awesome what they do when I try and do it.
Yeah, it's not the same.
Yeah, when I try and do it as well, it just comes out like a cappella. It's weird.
Exactly.
Tiny cheese grater. David Johnson says RD6 might be a new obsession, need to buy, like in the TR990 sounds. Yeah, and for the price of it, you just can't go wrong.
Well, this to me is very boring because
I knew you were going to say that.
it's very heavily acid lined and I get that a lot. Like a lot. But it doesn't sound bad. It's just boring, so I guess you're basic.
fix, which is worth a ridiculous amount of money these days. Stolen from me by a supposed friend.
You can never trust people.
No, even if you know them really, really well.
And that's gross, isn't it?
Yep.
Don't trust me especially, because I will steal all of your self-standards. Give them to Mark to make him like me more. How do you think he's got all this? This great piece of shit.
What? What?
Darling says 99 acid time. Morgan Juniper says people are cunts. People are cunts.
People are cunts. People are cunts.
Be careful of people.
And then he followed it with ha 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 ha.
Right.
Boring now as well.
However, I agree with Amy on the fact that it is a touch boring. The skill to move just 2 boxes with very limited capability in deserves an 8.
Yeah.
See, that's the bit that I don't understand.
Exactly.
Knowing what they've done and how they've done it to where it is now, like, it's one thing to say it might be relatively boring as it sounds, but to actually appreciate the art form that went into creating these sounds, that's the difference.
But then my question is, why would you want to do that?
You are right, and I don't have an answer for that. I don't. I'm stumped.
It may be very skillful. Well done.
It's nice acid though, so like I said, I've got an appreciation for acid purely because I can't do it, so
I didn't
when I hear
know
this,
what acid was before I got with my... Well, I did, but it was something very different.
lysergic acid diethylamide, it's called.
Yeah, I stick by what I said. Tiny touch boring, but only because it was using 2 boxes, and the limitations of using those 2 boxes deserves an 8.5.
Definitely,
you know, the sounds you're getting out of it were absolutely lovely.
Yeah. To get them sounds out of 2 boxes is not easy.
Yeah.
Regardless of anything else, is not easy.
Yeah, and you created a track out of essentially 1 drum line, 1 drum machine, and one 303.
Yeah.
I'm going to score with my colleagues and say, go on their advice and say you did something well with only those 2 boxes. But I'm following it up with a question of why would you want to? Question your life choices.
Yes, apparently this is the one that Yenti put in a couple of weeks ago. It's the Pee-wee track.
Right.
And the timing was all over the place. So
Too busy.
Yeah, it was crazy. So what we're looking for here is much better timing and less mentalness.
Well, it's already too busy.
I agree, it's coming hard.
Yeah, it's coming hard. Yeah, definitely. There were no intro, but then again, one of the things is, right, if you've got a 3-minute slot in the URL, you've got to make sure that you don't want to start with just a kick drum and fuck all else.
Well, not really, because Mark Gardner's running the show and he'll let you have your whole 9 minutes.
I've scammed at least 5 minutes before now.
Oh, everyone has, Chris. Everyone has.
Yeah.
I mean, it's in the rules, but he'll let you have 25 minutes.
Like I say, this had no foreplay, it was straight in for action, but like, I like what it's doing so far.
Hello everyone. I just might have to give it 5
The vocals go well with it. It's too much for me though, sorry.
There's a lot going on, there is, but part of it could be lost in a dance floor on the runs.
Oh yeah. We could all be there though, couldn't we? I try and judge it not by how many drugs I can take and enjoy it too, because let's face it, I could get off my tits and listen to the Toilet Budget.
That's the road bill, isn't it? I've got to admit, there is some very nice elements in this though.
They're just so sandwiched on top of each other.
Yeah, I think to give the individual elements a little bit of not only stereo separation, but maybe particular EQing so that things really are separated. Obviously, while still remaining one unit, but like just having it. a bit of separation, yeah.
A little bit touch more in the mixing process before mastering.
I think everything's there, but I think it could just maybe do with a little bit of taming. Yeah, taming down.
Shaping.
Shaping, that's the exact word I'm looking for.
The last one was not doing anything and I didn't like it. This one does too much and I don't like it. So hopefully the next one will be just right.
Well,
I doubt it though because you're all shit.
it depends how you like your porridge, I suppose.
It does.
Morgan Juniper says so much stuff going on. Classic Yenti. I don't know if that's a compliment or a diss.
Sometimes it's better to have too much and then be in a process where you have to take stuff out that
Not have enough.
and thinking what can I add to this to make it really pop.
That is true, and I know you think like that because I heard you earlier while you were actually making the song saying that you need to take this out, put this in. So a lot of people suffer with having too much and then never taking anything out.
But that's like sort of an downfall where you can get too attached to certain sounds, and even though objectively you can think that don't belong there,
I made it. I have it in. Yeah.
I suffer
If
from
I
that.
made music, I would suffer from that because let's face it, look at me. There is no taking anything off. Morgan Juniper, I knew it was doing something. I'm just a hard bitch.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry too
Don't
much.
take anything I say seriously.
Right, Yenti, compared to the track you put in last time, that's a 10. Yes, it is still a little bit busy, but you have actually tamed it down. It didn't sound like there was any timing issues in that whatsoever.
I wasn't on the last show, so I didn't hear it.
I don't know if it was the last show. It was a couple of the last show he put it in on. So on those grounds, mate, you absolutely tidied that up nicely. So 10 out of 10 for that. Again, like as everybody was saying, touch hectic. There are bits you could have pulled out, but yeah.
A bit of lube wouldn't go amiss.
Yeah, that was hard and deep, Yenti, hard and deep.
That's normally how I like it.
But not quite raw, you had some lube on it. So, I mean, I guess if we're trying to get it back to a music show, I'm going to give you, I think, a 707 on it. It was still a bit hectic, but you had a track. There was, you pull a little bit more out of it, and I think you'll have, something really, really nice.
It wasn't for me, but a lot of people who like the show have bad taste. So you'll probably do well.
That was scathing. Alright, after some dead air.
Yep.
Thanks to Amy Buffer. Okay, so Savage Buddha, up yours, techno.
I really don't like this.
It's a sausage. This is a finalised track, one take, hardware only, no DAW, no mastering involved.
Here we go. You can sort of see by the peaks, it's all very much one level.
Yeah.
It's
Wait, are they taking pride in that? Like, no mastering here, baby!
No, I believe it's...
What you see is what you get. This sausage is just for you. We're not going to try and make it sound any different.
Sometimes when you're jamming on your machines, though, it's a bit of a different thing because you're in a vibe when you're jamming, and I totally get that. And what he's probably done here is he's had a jam, he's come out with something. It's like, do you know what? This is going into your.
I think that is absolutely how you should be, though. If you're vibing on what you've made, don't worry about what anyone else is thinking.
Yeah, yeah. Well, this is what Kurt Cobain said, play what you want, whenever you want, as sloppy as you want, just as long as it's good and it has passion. It is,
Always be
somebody
who likes it, right?
Is it Scotch Egg who beats the drum and wobbles
you've been a whole new
For Cotton Eye Show, which is small down the job site.
Have you ever had that, by the way?
No, but
Most painful experience, one of the most painful experiences of your life. I swear to God.
You're disgusting.
to be fair, though, I mean, it's just a few
Oh, you're disgusting.
No, I'm personally never done it, but
I've had a lot of promiscuous sex in my time and still managed to incredibly avoid any STDs.
I've had sex with wrong people
Yes, the joy on my face when I was like, oh, you haven't got to do that photo bandage job. And they're like, no, it's being a P-test these days. I'm like, yes!
There you go.
Anyway,
I think for that one, there's a lot of very nice elements in this track. It's just it needs certain parts separating to make them stand out more. But also, I know what he's done. He's done it live. He's had a very good play. Excuse me. He's recorded what came out written. And I know that. When you're jamming with your instruments,
it's lush.
yeah,
So when you get it in, it's a different...
exactly. That's it. In the moment, it might not be perfect, so you know it's not perfect, but you're having a proper good time, a smile on your face, and you're doing it, and that's it. That's what it is. That's what it was. And that's
Yes, it does feel like early leaf. It also sounds a bit like Yente stuff, where it's just everything has been given to you.
The kind of people that are going to go to a free party and listen to this song.
This literally is the same Testament.
where you're laying on your back, wondering whether you've gone too far. You can see the piece that there's no break. It's like that. You're having it.
This is a representation of your lovemaking style.
You're having it.
You've still got a little bit more.
Plenty in the tank. Don't worry about that.
Amy didn't say she was going for tonight. Matt Dodge says my dog has had enough. I am inclined to agree with you. It's like a 9-minute long track. Yeah, I don't even know what it's in that bag.
Which one?
This one up here, I think. Is there any...
Most certainly is.
Yeah, there's going to be a bunch of stuff in there. Charger. So there's not that.
Either of them two.
Oh, no, this is just for our references.
Not that. Is it definitely in this bag, Mark?
I may have left it in this. That's the one.
Wait, on it? Keep trying.
I'll fish it.
Wait, I'll put them back in there.
Yeah, you just have them on the floor if you want.
Alright, we're back in now. Hey, we're cooking on gas. Yeah, this is, the word I would use for this is relentless.
Yeah, 110%.
Like I say, it's a good track. It's got a lot of good stuff in it. I think certain bits would need working on and tweaking to make them pop, to make it. But I understand what it was, which were a live performance, and for that, I respect that.
And again, on a rig, you know, people be loving it. He's just sent us.
People at the speakers going.
Yeah.
He's just sent us a message. Up yours. So maybe he's not
Who is that?
this guy who made this on SoundCloud.
Yeah, who is that?
It is Savage Buddha.
Oh, yours, actually. So, there.
drug music.
Drug music, 100%, absolutely ketamine. And again,
Yeah, and we don't do drugs on this show,
No,
so fuck off.
totally. Yeah.
oh dear, you've upset Amy. I'm gonna give you somewhere around a 7 for me on that. It was a touch relentless, but again, it's 4 out in a rig. You know, it's what music is all about. Setting.
I'm gonna give it a 9 for complete unimaginativeness.
I might mute Amy again. Sorry, we've only got like half an hour of the show left, so.
Wow, that's actually gone really fast.
Oh no, has Amy quit?
I think I was getting back into the jungle.
Hey up, a little bit of that name and break there.
We don't talk about those on this show. I'm not listening to what they've got.
Oh right, okay.
He gets really upset when you point out that he doesn't know what they are. Don't mention that anymore.
Well, we've never had anybody tell us up yours on SoundCloud before, so thank you for that. That's a cherry popped.
You liked it, didn't you? Did he actually say it on SoundCloud?
Yeah, it's
SoundCloud as well?
no, it's not a private message.
Ooh. That's rude, really, because you two liked it.
Yeah, we thought it was okay in front of a rig.
One way, nice.
Yeah.
Oh no, I do always worry that sometimes when I'm mean to people, they're going to start bullying me online and then I have to kill myself.
No one's gonna bully you, Amy. Don't worry about that. You're fine.
Okay, so this is Worker Grey back in the jungle.
Seems quite fast.
Yeah.
Thing.
It also sounds. I think I might have turned things down a bit. Seems like it's got missing frequencies. It's like all top end.
Yeah, you can hear that snare and the top end. You can hear the low end. I think it's mainly the mids. There's a little bit
Lacking.
Yeah.
Anything in between the two spectrums.
Yeah, definitely. So I can hear the ride. I can hear the bass. There's some very nice elements to this though, mate. I think for me, I'd probably work on the drums a little bit more to bring them a little bit more up front. The musical elements and everything else that I can hear is really nice, but I'd probably make the drums pop a little bit more just to give it a little bit more drive.
It literally, for me, it sounds like we've got those hi-hats.
Yeah, I can hear those.
Like massively, and then you've got everything else just like literally on the floor.
Yeah,
the kick drum, the bass,
There's
everything.
a little bit of middleness that's missing.
Yeah, totally. Terminal says, why so fast?
For jungle, because jungle's not as fast as you'd imagine, is it, to be fair? Like, it starts at about 150, to be fair, and it's like 175, so quite fast for jungle.
All I could think of was getting back into the jungle. Back into the jungle.
Love that sample stuff.
Morgan Juniper says, if you can't take criticism and usually always helpful, then why the fuck submit a track? And that's a very good question.
Yeah.
It is indeed. Okay, so yeah, that one for me sounded like it like the highs were way too up here. That's all I could hear, literally. And Jim's given us a decent system now. We've now got stereo. It's all up, and you know, I can give genuine feedback on tracks because the system here is now good, not just a shit little speaker. But for me, it was all in the highs and everything else. The kick, the bass, yeah, just like marry the two up, you know. So it didn't sound like they were fighting. Also, stick an amen break in there.
Yeah.
If you know, if you're going to do jungle, slam an amen break in it somewhere.
Can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, right, Amy?
I agree.
There you go.
With an amen break? Or any break?
All of what you said.
Oh, Amy's hit rock drunk bomb. Right, anyway, moving on swiftly, people. This is Grid Mode. 137 Disco Heaven.
Hey up.
I already like it. Oh yeah, it makes me want to do a line dance. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's funky. Oh, is it live as well?
It does look to be, yeah.
Oh my god, that's double points.
Yeah, it is. Not that I rate people in numbers, but if I did, they'd always get more if it were live because I appreciate the skill that goes into that.
That's wrong, Chris. It can still be shit even though it's live.
Trust me, I've got a YouTube that's testament to that. Yeah.
This is, it's so nice when you hear different things that like we've all heard do-do-do.
Yeah. Right, to be getting this cleaner sound out of live, and it's funky.
It is like definitely. There's something about making me want to put flares on it.
Man, it makes me want to go to flares.
Yeah, exactly.
And get chatted up by the most disgusting man around.
With a hairy chest.
For a while.
Do they still have flares?
Oh, is this a club?
Yeah.
A genuine club?
The one in Sheffield.
Oh, right.
A disco club.
Yeah, it were.
Where the older generation go to pull.
Yeah.
I'll have to be us in a few years.
No, that would be us now. Darling. Years.
I really like this.
It's really clever.
This track is testament to one of the things that I really love about the URL, which is we're not discriminatory against genres. Like, I love when people stick something that's so far out of what. I love it when people are not just putting in techno. To be honest, I love techno, but I love to hear stuff like this.
We've had some punk, some hip hop, some smooth,
This is one of the brilliant things from Harmony about URL, the fact that you do get different genres. I'm a techno. I just started making techno because of the show, but like,
and to quote, because he likes the nice feedback.
I am a score whore.
There ain't nothing wrong with that. There ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Marius Lucas says, like the lead duck over the top. Nice.
Very cool. Can we hear it? I bring the vocal up just because I'm a vocal whore.
Oh, it's only 4 minutes long.
Yeah, this is definitely funky. It's got one in the end, and that's a good thing.
Callum Rogers says, great track. Morgan Juniper says, we still don't get any country submitted. I know, and that is the downfall. Someone please submit some country with a bit of banjo.
David Johnson says, I submit tracks because drunk Amy. Okay, grid mode. If you're not involved in Clownfest 4, I'd like you to be. I don't know. I'm going to sort that out by the end of next week, so hold
if
tight.
you could do a full disco set.
Yeah, that would be lush. Not my thing at all.
Town Mill Production says, yeah, disco twist.
But beautifully done, crafted on hardware, sounds really, really nice.
And that's where, like, I know everyone's always saying, oh, it makes such a difference when it's live. It makes a difference when it's something different and it's live.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. For my money, when I hear people put in stuff like this, like, although I don't rate in numbers, they'll always get higher marks in my expectations because they dare to be different. And for me, that means a lot, to be fair.
Yeah. And that was lovely. You know, you submit a disco track to a predominantly techno show.
That's balls there.
Yeah.
But when it were good, like good.
And we were all singing the praises of it, you know.
And we're all dancing as well. And we like balls on this show. We really fucking do.
For me, that was track of the night. Yeah, shaven ones.
No, not so much
It's
for
getting
me.
itchy at the moment, I tell you. Anyway, moving swiftly on, Stefan Johansson has put a track in.
Stefan Johansson has put a
Yes.
track in. Oh my god, this is gonna be gay as fuck. I mean, no, wait. People are gonna tell me I'm bad for saying that.
Attack ships on fire off the shore of Orion. I watched sea beams glitter in the dark near the 10 hours a day. All those moments will be lost in time, like tears.
Mark's made that seem even worse now by muting my microphone.
Anyway, yes.
Yeah.
I didn't mean it in a bad way, I meant it in a good way because I love the gays. I am gay!
I can vouch for this.
This is nice.
It's very
This has got
emotive.
some- yeah, definitely, yeah. Productions in this.
Phunge? Funge?
Yeah.
That's a cross between a penis and a
Lunge.
flunge.
Yeah.
Replicant tribute. So we are deep in like Vangelis area on Blade Runner, I guess.
Maybe says this is pretty lush.
Agreed.
There's some lovely noises in
Not an
it.
easy thing to meet your maker.
Ambient
What
done
can he
well.
do for you? Then the maker returns.
Stranger Things called, they
You
want their
may as
music
well
back,
think of
says
me.
David
But
Johnson.
not to last. The light that burns bright and bright burns hand and bone. And you have learned so very, very brightly,
You
Ross.
could hear it, you could hear this.
Yeah, I would like it to do something different, but I feel...
Yeah,
We're here.
He's going to do that, but
I don't know, the sausage
Wait,
is
it's
moving on.
not a sausage. There are different things happening in the line.
Waveform.
Line. Tempo Production says time to bring in more, and I agree.
Yeah, I believe it's there, it's there. But you're right, it's screaming out for a heavy break
I
beat.
could really imagine this being turned into some proper dark drum.
Yeah, yeah.
Again, though, I'm not detracting
From what it is.
because what it is beautiful, and for what it is trying to be, is absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, it's doing really well.
It's a lovely sound. It's just, again, this is why my subjective influence means
Nothing, yeah. Scores are arbitrary, scores are arbitrary.
Astrid Sherman, who is a beautiful fan of the show, who we've met a couple of times now, I think.
Yes, indeed.
Says liking it. Built that up a lot tonight.
You really did, I was expecting more. I was expecting a big speech from... No, like it.
Marius Lucas says it's progressive chill track so far. Electro. Dylan says 94.20.
It's a smoking
Radio
reference.
station that he's listening on.
for what it's
Yeah,
supposed
it's lush,
to be.
but it could do like so much more.
Yes. But that's because we're in the party mood and we want to go. You know?
Yeah. You are looking for that, like, something that keeps moving. But I think, again, going back to the analogy of being wasted somewhere in someone's flat, like,
Yeah.
this is what you when you just sort of like thinking, have I gone too far? And you're laying with your eyes closed, like, this is.
I should have gone over two. I should have gone over two.
Does he submit much?
No, not
Light
at
that
all.
burns twice as bright burns hand and
He is a
bone.
very good
And
friend
you
of the
have
show,
learned so
though.
Yes, he very much
brightly,
is, and I
Ross.
would like to see much more of his work.
I'm sure you would like to see much more of his work.
No, because he's so active, you know. He chat and likes and comments and shares and stuff.
We were meant to meet him this year, actually. In
Yeah,
Berlin. When we were meant to go to, oh god, I can't even remember what it's called now.
Superboot.
Superbooth. We went the year before, and we were meant to meet. We were actually meant to stay with him in his hotel room. What was
Yeah.
going to get anally abused by him while I went swimming.
All premeditated.
Yeah, Amy had already. Yeah.
And it just didn't happen like that. So if you ever want to meet us and rape Mark,
Well,
I'm not supposed to say that word.
No, you're really not.
anally interrogate is the appropriate
That's
way of saying it. Yeah.
It wouldn't be that word because Mark would be up for it. I misspoke. I'm sorry to everyone.
Yes.
Good track. Could do with a breakbeat. Right, so over the most beautiful track tonight, Amy said the most horrific things.
To cut that out.
I can't this over Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook right now.
Oh no.
I watched
I didn't mean it.
It's right. It's twice you've said that. I think everybody knows Amy by now.
all the
Morgan Juniper says, while I went swimming, for fuck's sake.
like
It was going to be such a beautiful swim as well.
rain.
Yeah, that were a beautiful track. That
I give it an 11. It was so
Yeah.
good. I really liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's guilt, but like,
I think you might be right. Yeah, Stefan, lovely track, beautiful track.
we're brilliant. I like that.
I like the Blade Runner samples, although I feel some of them were a touch loud. Also stick some delay on your vocals. And really whack a breakbeat behind it.
Yeah. I mean, like, any comments I would give would probably change it from what it was. And what it was beautiful. It's just because when I hear something like that, I'm instantly like, yeah. And that's not the right way to be. But it was beautiful for what it was.
Totally get where you're coming from.
11.
11T?
11T.
11T?
There you go.
Right, people, we are inside the last 5 tracks of the night, I believe.
Oh, thank God, not much more time for me to fucking hang myself.
Stick your foot in your mouth.
It's gone really fast.
Oh, yeah, it does. It really... Oh, we are ending with Matt Dobbs tonight.
Is this the last one?
No. This is the 60th shift.
For a little boy's room before we... Oh, no. This sounds nice as well.
Yeah, leaving at the wrong time.
I am. I'll be back.
There is a hum there.
Happy!
I think it's because it's so low. Yeah, I can see the awful hum. I'm trying to do something about it. I don't know when it happened. These, they are, aren't they? How's the hum gone? Not by the look of it.
Oh, it's Tiny Dog. Hello, Tiny Dog. Oh, beautiful. I like this.
Amy, for some reason your mic is humming like a motherfucker.
I don't think you're supposed to sing to the song.
Right, well we are on the... I have turned it off. I think it's your mic that's humming and I don't know why. Hold on, let's try a different... Try that. Same thing. Brilliant, thank you very much. Woo, keeping the show going as we go. Yeah, you just seen that, have you? Yeah. Go on, do it.
Is the dude on the left the rave dancer from space?
the
bike ride.
That's the bike ride.
Story was left.
For them, they're you.
Left guy. Yeah, man.
Yeah, this is kind of good. This is the 60th shift. Nomad Buzz original mix pre-master. For a pre-master, it's fairly live, man.
Yeah. I like this stuff.
It kind of reminds me of something from the 80s, but not. You know, it's got a much faster pace to it.
Yeah, but there is that element to it. Yeah, you're right.
I can only say that I was listening to the intro and like what we're listening to now because I was trying to sort that buzz out. But what I'm hearing is solid 8.
Yeah.
It probably would be more if I was paying more attention, but unfortunately I wasn't. I'm just being honest with you here, Amy.
Yeah, same.
I missed a little bit because I'm in a little boys room, but from what I've heard, this definitely it had me grooving.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, it's a nice track. This really nice.
It's got some trancey elements with that. It does sound a little distorted. I wonder why we're having so much problems today. Yeah, gonna stick with my solid 8 on that one. Chris, you want to say anything about it?
I'm just gonna say it's a really nice track. I like that one. Yeah.
Have you given me a microphone that doesn't work because you don't want me to talk anymore?
Nope. Not as far as I know. Somebody give Amy some feedback on her mic, pretty please.
Oh.
Why is that in the middle?
Oh, it's Tim.
Yeah, it's Tim. Yep, the sour alien.
Tim Minchin?
No, not Tim Minchin.
Hey up.
Tim Jenkins?
Tim Jenkins, the sour alien.
Oh.
Oh, you sound disappointed, honey.
No?
You're so drunk.
What? He's got a shirt made of disco balls.
Imagine you want one.
No. You don't know me.
Nice.
Had a kind of Portisheady vibe at the start, which I, didn't mind at all.
Avocado Portishead.
I like his space that it works out of as well. It looks very
made for the job. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
My dad says I like this already. Stephanie Hansen says yes, Amy wants balls.
I think there's an operation for that.
I do not want balls.
Big swingy balls on your chin.
I do not need balls.
Super glue some balls to your chin at some point.
Balls.
Balls.
Look, I'm just going to press all of these buttons.
They're not on.
Mess them up.
They're not on. Well, aren't you just an annoying fucker? Tim, very different to the stuff you usually put in, mate.
It's quite down tempo, this. To be fair.
Yeah, I thought you said he is quite down tempo. But no,
I anticipated.
more pace, yeah. You never know, it could kick.
Yeah, definitely. The video is brilliant, actually. Because like I said, I love his setup, so see a video, even with the effects that he's put on it,
you can still see what he's doing.
Yeah. So, he does some awesome music. It's also got a sort of level of clarity, which is relatively hard to get from live instruments.
Yes.
I think what he's done with the sounds that he's giving us, he's done relatively well with, considering. I mean, when you're in a door, you can do anything you want to any sound, as much as you want. When you are using hardware, you are somewhat limited as to the hardware that you've got to shape the sound. And I think, I don't know his setup, but if he is using hardware, I think the sounds is achieved there. Although not necessarily my genre, he's done really well at crafting them the way he's crafted them to get them how they are.
If I could see what was going on a little bit better, I could tell you what he's using. The only thing I do know is he's got the fuck are those things? Key step, beat step. There's There's a neutron behind it, a bunch of outboard, I think. He's got a Deep Mind 12.
They're good then, yeah.
And I'm not too sure what he's tweaking here.
My favourite of the Deep Minds, actually.
Well, that's it, yeah. It can't be.
The 12.
12, yeah.
The 10 was a bit shit,
Yeah, yeah.
actually, but the 12, amazing.
I believe the guy who told us to up ours on SoundCloud said, thanks for the review, it's drug music, but I don't do drugs anymore. Pretty much the same for the rest of us, mate. None of us have got the fucking time, like, you know?
Yeah, you get to a certain age and you still appreciate it, but you just don't do it.
Fuck off, you're my age, you knob.
Yeah, sorry.
And I do not do drugs. No point proving. Right there.
You stop digging that hole now. Drunk Amy rocks.
Oh, it stopped. I was just getting into like a...
Nice that though.
Okay, so Freddie Flotsam says this is beautiful 9.5. I happen to agree with you. It was a lot slower than I expected, but
it wasn't the genre that I would necessarily draw for if I were looking for music, but for the genre it was nice.
I think this might be a little nod to his Clownfest set, because that had Halloween overtones all over it for me. I thought that was really good.
It, and if that is a nod to your Clownfest set, I'll be able to enjoy it properly, if you know what I mean. Also, I just wanted to say that Morgan Juniper said, I've got the time, send them my way. I'll come with them to protect them on the way.
Test them, you've got to test them, yeah.
Well, yeah, to be fair, we should test them together, Morgan. Oh, I like this already.
You were going to love it.
Oh, in a video.
Who is this?
Derek Clyde, motherfuckers!
Yes, of course.
Needs no introduction. You know who it is within the first couple of seconds.
Oh, he doesn't look like I thought he would.
He shaved his head recently.
Much more cooler.
Oh, you mean bitch!
And younger. Oh, mate!
Out of all the Clownfest who says Dirty Clyde, they're one of my favourites.
Yeah.
Full stop. Like, his music is next level.
It really is. It really is.
So, is he playing that guitar then? And it's going through one of your machines and making it sound like that?
Ish. He's got some pedals and stuff on it.
That's one of your machines. You've got lots of pedals.
Yeah, ish, yeah.
And as well with his voice.
He's really, really good.
Talented.
Actually, the best I could ever say about anyone.
Yeah.
Dirty Clyde would get anything that I could ever say good about anyone. He'd get all of it.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
Alright, calm down.
Serious, I love his music. I do.
That is just so bouncy as well.
I believe that noise is coming from the guitar.
Just that like false sense of oh, that is so good.
Bum bum ba-da-ba-dum.
Million.
It's a little bit 8-bit, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Definite 8-bit
Yeah.
sort of chip tune.
But I love what Clyde does with it. He doesn't beat you over the head with it the whole
he's
time.
not.
Just little bits.
He's using it
Is he
properly
making that
rather
noise
than
with his guitar?
I don't know.
Because he's
Wait, look.
movements with his hands. But I guess is that with his guitar, but then through just
A pedal. I am guessing so. You would have to ask him himself, but I would imagine.
He might have got a MIDI pickup on it, and he might be manipulating some 8-bit chip synthesizer with his guitar.
I know he has got one made out of an Xbox and one made out of a PlayStation, so I would imagine those would be more midied up, maybe.
Yeah.
But maybe Clyde, man, give us like a talk on your kit, and how and what and where. That would be lush.
He is awesome though, still. Like his music.
A track it in that.
How is he just playing music for you guys? I don't mean that as an insult. Like, how is he not being picked up by someone?
Yeah, you're right. He's
so
for me,
talented.
he's pure talent.
Right, this has been online since 2017, and it's only had 6.1k views. That is criminal. Absolutely fucking criminal. Absolutely. For you who don't know who Dirty Clyde is, please, for the love of fucking God, get over to his channel.
Yeah, definitely.
Because he rocks out with his cock out every goddamn time. Really, really. We can't say enough clean things.
This is what pisses me off, right? Like, I drive home listening to Radio 1.
The worst music ever.
There is not one of you who could not be doing the same thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
And this guy is fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, Dirty Clyde. Yeah. Why do you think Clownfest came about, you know?
Yeah.
We're swimming in a mire of, you know, we'd like to be heard, somebody please, you know, and Clownfest came on, it's like, right, you've all got 20-minute sets now, and the thing about the 20-minute sets is you want to play all your stops, like, throughout the set, you know, whereas an hour set, you take your time over it, you know?
Have a journey, aren't you? But in 20 minutes, it's like,
have that.
You can have it.
Yeah, you know? Clyde, tracking tonight, but for very different reasons. I get the feeling Amy's saying the same.
Yeah, it was so good, man.
I love Dirty Clyde's music, full stop, that's it.
Yeah, we do love Clyde here. He, honestly, just so talented, it's not funny. Right, from one extreme to the other.
Oh, it's going to be shit then.
No. No.
And I would just like to point out, when I say that every one of you could be on fucking Radio 1, you could be.
Yeah, oh, wait till you hear this. Wait till you hear this.
Because I don't like techno doesn't mean you're not fucking smashing it out of the park.
Wait till you hear this.
This is nice though, still. It's got like
this is Matt Dobbs. The Light, I believe, is Matt Dobbs.
This intro is...
This is the guy that said the production values on that like second, third track we're a little bit off. So you got a lot to live up to, mate, and I'm pretty much sure you're gonna.
Definitely, yeah. I could already tell, like, even that intro, I could tell that whatever comes next,
it's gonna be good.
Definitely gonna, like a personal advert at least.
Right, we're ending with this track, people.
Really?
Yeah.
Is this the actual?
Yeah. That's 2 hours.
But is it the actual last track?
Well, it means I've got to do 30 next week, but that ain't a problem.
But we're all here now.
You want us to carry your?
I'm cool.
Yeah.
Cool, honestly, I'm.
All right, we'll do another 5 tracks then.
Like Chris actually has to get back to Sheffield.
All right, so where are we ending tonight then? Oh no, I'll check in a minute.
I don't know, but this is the actual beauty as well.
Oh yeah, it's mad.
This is gorgeous. It really is.
I said this to him the other day. Like, check out how many plays it's got on it.
Who is it?
The Light, Matt Dobbs. 111 plays.
Criminal. Like,
Criminal.
Needs more because this is beautiful.
Yeah, you know what I mean? 111 plays is nothing.
Sense of the word, like,
and not only could you be on Radio 1, but you'd be better than
a lot of the shit that's on there. Yeah,
of the
definitely.
things on there.
Easily. Yeah. Like, I'll be honest with you, if you ask me now what genre this is, I'd probably speak in a foreign language.
I wouldn't even know.
Which genre to stick it in.
But it's beautiful though.
Yeah.
Still, like, I might not know what it is, but I can know objectively that it's good, like well produced.
Yeah.
Like,
it's like when left field.
Well produced, it's beautiful.
Oh yeah, obviously there's a level of talent that's gone into making this, which is unreal.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a cappella, but you know. You're doing well.
I remember when the first Left Field album came out, and that couldn't be really put into any sort of genre, but you knew that every track was just fucking killer, you know? What I like about Matt's work is he uses his own voice. He's not afraid to.
Oh, is this him singing?
Yeah, this is him singing. Oh, yeah. This is all 100% him.
There's a certain type of music that I judge by listen to in Amsterdam whilst hugging on the cruise.
And this is right up there.
It's all about.
Yeah, this is right up there.
And that's one of my favourite genres of music.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a mouthful, but
I'm gonna say I don't rate music in numbers, but I would give this a 10.
Yeah.
Not because it's my type of music, but because
of the way it's been handled.
Exactly, yeah.
And
Because
presented.
I can objectively say, outside of the realms of what I feel comfortable commenting on, this ticks all
of the boxes. Yeah.
Production-wise, what it's supposed to be and what it's supposed to be achieving, I can literally say, like, yeah, you've done it. Even though I don't know what it is, I couldn't quantify this as a genre.
No.
But I can say what
sounds almost synthwave, 80s, retro.
It's beautiful.
I quantified it as a genre.
What did you call it? What did you call it?
I would listen to in Amsterdam on mushrooms whilst hugging.
Exactly.
Can we abbreviate that?
I can see that.
They're going to pick it up tomorrow.
Exactly. If you the drive time, it's going to be like
the next big thing.
Exactly. Yeah.
Get your ass over there. Anyway, Matt Dobbs, ladies and gentlemen, what a fucking tune. Again, from Dirty Clyde to that, track of the night again. So there's been 3 track of the nights for me, but for very, very different reasons. You were right, Matt. Your production is fucking on
Next
point.
level.
Oh, is that the guy who said? Oh yeah,
about that other track,
you are better.
He had some constructive criticism about the.
There we go. There we go.
I can see why now.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you're making music like that,
yeah.
you can say whatever you want.
It would be hilarious though if his mastering was.
Yeah,
shit.
if it were, if it, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, we are going into some crazy ass hardcore and some modular to end with then.
Oh yeah.
Spirit Baba up next.
Nice.
The ooze might be a bit much.
Could get a bit long after a while, but
thankfully it's fading them out.
Yeah, Mark only likes to hear that for about 30 seconds.
Yeah, this is just shut up.
That bass line though, still that's got like, it ticks boxes of genres that I used to listen to, so I love it still.
Matt Dobbs says, respect guys, not a problem fella, can't wait to see you at Clownfest 4. You definitely have a set there, my man.
Wait to spend Christmas with you.
Okay, so not enjoying the vocals on this one, whereas I usually
do. This is Marios Luca?
No, but he did put a thingy. This is Spirit Baba, Alexander Bear. Yeah. Stop harassing the cat, please.
But Ras smells so good.
Yeah, isn't it? I might actually go for a wee soon as I'm stood up.
Yeah, you're right, yeah.
Thank you very much.
Got almost Psytrance bass line going off there. Triplets.
Oh, Dad, leave the cat alone.
I'm going to chuck him in the front room.
Don't know what you are, but something smells nice.
You're a funny looking dog.
Yeah.
But you just smell so good.
In all the right places.
I just want to smell you all over.
Particularly
the butthole.
Tune into the URL to hear us talking about the dog's butt. Come here, mutt.
Yeah, we're talking about the cat's
Get
butt. So
I love the bass on this. I love the drive. Personally, which don't mean anything. For my money, the vocal samples might be a little bit much, but again, that's my subjective experience, which means nothing. But ultimately, the kick, the bass, the drums, everything's on point. It's been.
Yendi says yes, triplets, which I am enjoying about this song. And Morgan Juniper says 8 dog butts.
There you go.
No, it's got some fart noises which I don't like. Engineer says solid 8. Wow. I don't know where Mark's gone.
Dispatch the dog. Oh, right in time for the end of the track. Okay, well I can't comment on that one. I did hear you all talking about it though.
We talked about it.
Yeah, I like the drums. I like the bass. For me personally, the sexualized sample. I'm not a prude, but they're not for my taste. Which means nothing for me. It means nothing.
You don't have to follow up with that.
Yeah.
For me, again, they were a bit. Oh, hello, fucking hell.
Cheeky.
Hold on, whoa.
Like it.
Whoa.
Oh, what?
bit of brief.
Unhinged Filth coming up, people. This guy is absolutely bonkers with his music. I just wanted to say of the last one, the vocal sample for me did get a bit repetitive, and that was early on in the track, so if it carried on like that, then... Anyway, have some hardcore.
Yeah, man.
Not only is it, it's got the devil singing.
I'm not gonna lie, I love hardcore. That is my chosen genre.
Yeah.
That I would choose to listen to.
Yeah, well, excellent.
I like happy hardcore.
No, I prefer.
Yeah.
I prefer this kind of stuff.
Heart of Gold and that.
No, fuck right off.
Sorry, sound all them.
When I was in lockdown, locked in my flat on my own for weeks. I used to get drunk every night and listen to hardcore.
Glad those days are over, eh?
This is disgusting. Whoever made this should be ashamed of it.
That's exactly what he was going for. Yes.
Yeah, man.
It sounds like who's the baddie from Mario?
Wario.
No, King Koopa.
Oh, yeah.
It sounds like he took some speed and is doing a shit.
Oh, God. Thank you for being here tonight, everyone. Oh, I'm just going to steal whoever's like that.
Same turtle.
Turtle bastards. Hardcore motherfuckers indeed.
It's what you'll get. There you go. This guy knows the score.
Is this the same song?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, this is two different songs now.
No, it works.
Almost
So
like...
King Cooper has just finished taking his shit and is now dancing around the bathroom.
That's exactly how we go in a Mario game. Sorry.
for toilet paper.
Haha, gotcha!
Yeah, man.
Oh no!
Almost so that first drop, it had a sort of classic hardcore vibe to it for a second, and yeah, it might money. I like that though.
My score has gone up because he just did a little joke in the middle. I like that.
Unhinged Phil says glad she likes it. David Jones says wall of noise, good times 8. I am gonna agree with you.
I don't know what is wrong with your ears.
Actually, I'm gonna take a quick picture of Pudge.
Oh no!
That's too funny. Yeah!
I just don't understand your brain.
I love hardcore, so for me this ticks many boxes. I really love this. See, when music makes you want to pull a face like this, like...
Yeah, bass face, massive bass face.
What about when it makes you want to pull a face like this?
Yeah, that'll work.
I think at that point you probably better go to the toilet.
Okay, well, engineer says fun track,
Yeah,
and
I was just,
absolutely.
It was a fun track.
It was fun.
If you hate your ears.
Do you want to big Astrid up before we give her the score that she's given, or are you okay with just saying Astrid said this time?
Just Astrid.
Astrid says 8.5. Yeah, I agree. Good, nicely done. Fun track.
Beautiful as well.
Engineer gave it a 7.5. Doing well, fella.
Lovely hair. And lots of cats. Oh my god, she's like me.
Yeah, we're all crazy cat people. Oh, okay. So this is Liquid Nick. You can catch Liquid Nick at Clownfest 4. But for now, you can hear a sample of his work on Facebook.
It's a nice looking setup.
He's got a lovely modular setup. I don't know if he's using it here. Let me just check if he says anything. Link to my latest jam. Right, I'm going to knock it on a touch because it's long. You're going to hate this, Amy, because it's modular rhythms. Robert Wheel says, I'm too weak, 505. It was a heavy track, that last one. Paydam Texas 6 aspirins. I think Amy's died and gone. Are you not reading comments anymore? Stefan says, not my cup of tea, but respect the work on the arrangement. Unhinged Phil says, thanks for the feedback. David Jones says, where's Lindsay's disturbingly hypnotic? Tuesday. She's definitely in Tuesday, people.
What's wrong with me?
You got drunk and faded. Oh, I know why you faded. I know why you're quiet as hell now. I totally forgot. Matthias Matty Ross is loving this. Again, it's a bit modular-y. I bet he's not using any modular this time.
I think it's a nice acid type sound in this, isn't it? I think the drums would probably need pulling forward just a smidgen. I like him.
He's using the EMX, which is notoriously hard for separating out and try and get him really, really crisp out of it, you know?
Yeah,
I don't know how he's got his setup. It won't do any damage. Hilarious. Marius Lucas says, Amy, under the...
no, is the answer to that question.
We did. David Johnson says sexy sounds and gives it a 9.
Yeah, I like this.
Very modular. Modular's a very and a much an acquired taste. You know, like Ollie Berry does really good modular, and we've locked him into Clownfest 4, so I'm really, really looking forward to that, along with Liquid Neck. So,
like I said, for my money, I'd prefer for the drums to have a little bit more impact, but that's only a personal preference, which means absolutely nothing whatsoever. It's not even objective when I say it is subjective, so but yeah, brilliant work here.
I'm pretty sure he is using modular. He's got his hands on it now. Oh, I'm watching that.
I think, is there a minute or so delay on this one?
Yeah, there is. Yeah, minute. This is what's going out right now, and then that's like a minute delay.
Yeah. I was gonna say I saw my son take a drink of beer or whatever, and then nothing happened. I'm like,
I'm gonna knock it on. It's a 10-minute track. We've already had.
I'm very hypnotised by it.
Yeah, it's definitely a hypnotic rhythm.
Yeah,
certainly.
Yeah.
How long?
About 3 minutes.
Well, it's insane.
Just doing something now, though. Yeah.
But for that whole last 3 minutes, did it just do that?
Quite possibly.
I think one of the other things is, though, like, it's slightly different when you're in the moment jamming to how it is when you're on a computer and you've
chopped it.
Yeah, because you can literally see stuff, whereas when you're doing a jam live, you're feeling the music, you're not seeing it. Yeah. So basically, 3 minutes or 5 minutes is
almost
there's nothing. Whereas when you're on a computer, there most certainly
is. Yeah, absolutely.
You can't necessarily judge things in the same way, I don't think.
Morgan says it didn't change much over the 3 minutes. It's certainly changing now. Yeah.
That's what we just said.
Stefan gives it an 8.6. I think I'm going to give it a 7.07. I like it. Like Chris says, the drums could be a bit more up front. And again, you've really got to be into modular to kind of like you know. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's doing really, really well, but modular for me is just that same kind of rolling beat with like a filter over it, you know.
I think again, like, it's relatively difficult when you've got a setup like this to literally have a build-up, start, and then have a breakdown, and then have a build-up in that breakdown, and then a sort of change. I think that's probably something different. So for what this is, or more to the point, for how it is done really well here.
Yeah. I much prefer seeing a modular live show than listening to a modular live show.
Certainly, because you can sort of see
where,
what he's doing and how
I went to a modular live show once, and it was the worst thing I've ever heard in my life. It was like someone just playing thunder very fast over and over. It was the worst.
So Nick, I think we like your stuff. Again, there's a massive market for what you do. Looking forward to having you at Clownfest and seeing what you pull out of the bag for that one. Amy, you didn't like that one?
It was very hypnotic, and if I was sober, I don't think I would have enjoyed it. But
you can't say further
I am
than that.
not, and I did.
There you go.
So there.
That was very good. That was very articulate after having not said anything for like the past 4 or 5 minutes. Chris?
I'm going to say, for what you did and how you did it, it was brilliant, basically.
That's 2 very different reviews.
Right, okay, so I'm guessing...
Who was that?
Liquid Nick.
That was Liquid Nick,
Do I know that
indeed.
person?
Nicholas, I can't remember his name in real life.
Saint.
Saint. Oh my god, I just fucking dissed Santa. I take it back. I'm so good. I've been so good. I'm not on the URL. It's just a character I play. Please. Still give me present. Santa.
It's been a pure pleasure in the URL studio this evening. This is technically the last track of the night, people.
I'm liking it though. This is nice.
Detroit Techno Records, DJ Flexible, who is Ron Begin.
Well, the Juniper says, I think it's the last person, is he on CF3 or 4?
Who was the last person?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, Liquid Nick. Liquid Nick will be at CF4. I will be in Hyperdrive for Clownfest 3 in the next week or 2 with promotion and stuff.
Detroit.
Yeah, so you won't be able to miss me on Facebook.
Like, can you anyway?
Enjoy that. By the way, I'm growing a tash for November. I'm just getting in early.
I grew a moustache for November.
You need to be closer to that. Hold on. Lean into the camera, honey. Go. There we go. That's Amy's stash for November.
I got it tattooed. I actually did get it tattooed for November.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
When?
Years ago.
Okay.
You were doing it before it was cool.
Detroit Techno. Sexy. Thank you very much. Tell your friends about us if you like us. I don't do the hard sell throughout the URL because I think it's the point. But if you like what we do, then for the love of God, share us. When this video goes up on Facebook, or YouTube rather, then share it from there, please. It helps. We've been running it 3 years now. Facebook's doing some weird things, and so is YouTube doing some weird things, and Twitch is doing some weird things. So it's really, really hard to get out there.
And if you know people who are making music different to techno, different to electro, like some of the acts that we've had on
Clownfest, hip hop, opera, you know.
Yeah, they were awesome. They were awesome.
If you know
sets.
anyone in a band and it's making music, get them to submit it.
Specifically, if you know anybody who plays the banjo, get them to get in touch.
I mean, Chris has evidently seen the show before because he loves a banjo.
There you go.
I'm trying to play one myself once. It's very hard and I'm lazy.
Yeah, don't worry, I'm going to get her playing bass, then we'll move on to banjo. Oh, Amy, it's nice to see you surface again. You were underwater for a little while there, man. You were drowning. You were like, oh my God, no, the room's spinning. Suddenly you pop back up. Is it the smooth Detroit techno?
This is nice.
Where is he
strongly.
Banjo project started, don't worry.
Do it, my friend, do it. If anyone's capable of it, it's you. I know your sense of humour. Honestly, make the next Grid or the next Cotton Eye Joe. Like, even make a sexual reference in there that nobody fucking gets for like years and years and years, you know?
Yep.
That would be brilliant.
Everyone got it apart from me and you.
Well, maybe. I don't know. I was like, I don't know, young when that came out.
I was younger.
Okay, this really reminds me of clubbing at Trinity in Bristol and dancing to Billy Nasty. It's got that really, really early Detroit feel to it. It's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm giving this an 808.
I think for what it's trying to be, again, it really fills the boxes of the box that it's trying to be in. Like it's
spot on.
Yeah. Not my genre. I like things to be a lot harder and faster, but I can appreciate like things for what they're supposed to be, and the production value as well. So
this is doing it nicely. At least we have one really hardcore track in views. Right, I think we like that track a lot. I'm going to play one last track.
Oh my god,
Final
we're
vinyl.
to the end of the thread, aren't we? After one last track.
Now, the reason I'm going to play one last track is because it's Marios Lucas, and I've just seen him on the chat. Yeah, we like a bit of Marios here. So,
my burps taste like coleslaw.
and this is a teaser to his Clownfest 3.
can't grumble. Here we go.
Oh, no, not that.
Nice.
Oh,
Just gonna move that
but
down
it's
there.
very Halloweeny. You're a Halloweeny.
You're a Halloweeny. See. Right, we're getting very good scores for that last one. Stefan Attic give it 8.3. David Johnson says loving the drums, very catchy of the last one.
Well, this is a good song for that, though.
Yeah, exactly right.
This is mint.
David Johnson says hello, wieners. Obviously, we're with you too.
Yeah, I like this.
Again, Maro's got his own style. You never really know what he's going to put in. Morgan Juniper Mark in the last one says enjoyed the Detroit vibes, cool stuff, ate stinky dog butts for that. Love it. Is that your best comeback?
Right now. Stefan Attic says nice start.
Done really, really well. I like the stutter a lot. Might be a bit harsh, but I do love a stutter.
You were just telling me about that yesterday.
Is Amy's username Ice Wall?
Idiot.
We've been going for 3 hours.
But Mark has such a minute amount that it's impossible for me to do so. So yes, my username is I swallow cum. If only I fucking could.
So the scientific name is hypersemic, and it's not something to be mocked.
Well, tune into the URL for more laughs.
And cum.
Or not, as the case may be.
Oh, we've got a dog again.
Dog.
Thankfully, it's almost the end of the show, so. Marios really, really like it. It
I
sounds,
really like this.
sounds very similar to a track you put in the other week, but like.
Again, it's not something that I could particularly quantify.
Yep.
It's a genre.
Yep.
If someone said,
This is.
I'd be like,
It's Halloween fall,
like, yeah,
obviously.
I would certainly struggle with naming the genre, but I think sometimes that's good.
Yep.
If you can objectively say that a track is good and you don't know what the fuck what it is, then ultimately that's, to be fair, that's really good. Personally, I love tracks that are outside of my field of expertise. Something I wouldn't normally listen to, the genre anyway. If I really like that song, like, for me, that's a bonus. If it's something I wouldn't listen to, but in that genre, but they've done something I would, they've done well.
David Johnson has just career advised me.
Go on.
But I've asked you to call Mermaid Barmaid.
Which means?
That's my future job.
I don't know if you saw my mum's arm in the shop then. Yes, she was.
High Tech Studios.
High Tech Studios. Somebody give me a grant so I can buy one. Marios, great track, stunning track. I had so much to say about it, but then so did these two, and then I forgot about what it was.
I don't remember what it was either.
Oh, that reminds this reminds me.
That's what it was.
Yeah, that's what I think distracted me. Bomb the Bass reminds me of the early Bomb the Bass stuff, and I really, really love the early Bomb the Bass stuff. The album before Clear, or it might be the album Clear actually. Anyway, great stuff, Marios. Going to give you an 808 on that one. I think these two were lamenting over it quite nicely. Million.
I like that track.
We love Marios here. So you can catch Marios at Clownfest 3. You can catch Pretension at Clownfest 4.
I'll be at both of them. Living my holidays like a sucker.
Well, we're all in lockdown, so what the hell can we do? Okay, Chris, mate.
Yeah,
absolutely excellent.
Thank you for having me, it's been wonderful, it really has. So thanks for having me. There we go.
So thank you very much for taking your time out of the day to come and do this, man. That's been amazing.
Thank you for inviting me.
It does. We'll find the sleeping bag in a minute, Mum. Yeah. That was my mum.
He was asking if Chris wanted a sleeping bag or a duvet.
I haven't looked for the sleeping bag just yet. Anyway, Amy Buffum, thank you very much for taking the time out of your day to come and do this.
On a fucking Saturday.
On a yeah, it feels like a Tuesday, doesn't it? It really does feel like a Tuesday.
It does.
Amy, thank you very much for getting intoxicated this evening and going under and then popping right back up. Yeah. If you liked and shared the show tonight, thank you oh so very, very much. If you commented on the show, you are absolute stars. It has been a wonderful pleasure to sit here again on a pseudo Tuesday and chat crap nonsense about music for nearly 3 hours.
Brilliant.
Yeah, Chris.
Yeah, look at this state of me.
Chris, for your first show, you were absolutely fantastic. I can't wait to get you back down to Bristol again. Come down for longer. He's leaving at 9 o'clock in the morning. I was like, no, we're never going to get a remix finished in that time. We need like 6 hours at least.
Sort that out.
Anyway, thank you very, very much this evening. The guests, the producers, the likers, the commenters, everything. It has been wonderful. I shall leave you with the intro, the theme tune, and I will see you on Tuesday with Lindsay Mumford and maybe Jimmy the Scavenger. Catch you later, people.
Fucking hell! It's the URL! The URL? Yes! The URL! Loads of new music. Loads of chat. Don't be a twat. Score in cats. URL.
The URL?
Yes, the URL. Loads of new music. Loads of chat. Don't be a twat. Score in cats.